Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. Wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys about having orange on your or some other high visibility color on your really important survival stuff. Um, Long time ago, I did a video on kind of the difference between having camouflage stuff and having signaling stuff. And if you're putting together a get home bag, it might be prudent to have some type of camouflage in there to hide your presence or at least tone it down. But for a lot of things, going out on outings, going out on hikes and stuff in nature, camping, doing overnights and stuff, sometimes it's good to have stuff that's high vis, and of course, orange is the kind of the gold standard in high visibility stuff. And a lot of my really important survival gear is either orange or has some type of orange on it, or I have orange lanyards on it. I got a bunch of that stuff here. I'm going to show you real quick, talk to you guys about some of that stuff. Stuff like tent stakes, they can get left behind, but if they're orange, either you or somebody else in your hiking party or something, or camping party will pick that stuff up. And the big thing, like you gotta, if you only got one saw, it might be a good idea to have some kind of orange on it in case it gets set down, so you don't forget it or it gets lost. If you have stuff that's brown, like green, black, whatever, and you got a lanyard hole in it, sometimes it's a good idea to put a orange lanyard in it. Like this knife right here, it's kind of hard to get out of the sheath because it sits down in. Why not just make a little loop to help you pull your knife out of your sheath, but then also make it orange so if it gets set down, you can see it, and that way, you can do it any bunch of different ways that you can do it. I got this knife here, I got a real long lanyard on it because I actually use this knot. I put it through another little loop, so it gives me another little, retention device. But if this knife gets set down, I got an orange lanyard on it. Fire making stuff is probably the most important thing to have. Have orange, because if it gets set down, this is a kind of an important piece of survival gear, is your lighters. So your lighters, if you're carrying them, they should be orange or some other type of high vis color. If you got a designated hiking pack, I got a designated hiking pack that I keep an actual signal kit in, and that signal kit basically consists of a old MRE beverage bag that I keep a orange piece of cloth in, some marking tape. You can use this to mark your trail, or if you're tracking something like a deer or something, you can use this to mark, where you had last blood, whatever. Lots of different uses for this. Same thing with, safety whistle. It's good to have that stuff orange because, it's kind of important that stuff, you can find that stuff or it doesn't get left behind. Same thing like match cases. There's a match case there. And another thing, like, it's kind of neat, is this little backpack stove here, compact ones in an orange case. Same thing. This would be something that you wouldn't want to leave behind, so it's kind of nice that it's orange. Same thing with fishing tackle. Fishing tackle, if you can figure out a way to have a orange case to put your tackle in, if you throw it in your pack, same thing. You set it out on a rock or something, you'll be able to see it. Same thing with important things like to maintain your tools. Like I got a small knife sharpener here on the side of this survival knife with an orange handle on it, so if that gets set down, I can see it to pick it up. And if you don't have you don't have lanyard holes or anything like that on your knife, like this Mora Bushcraft here that I just bought here recently, it's all black, there's no lanyard hole or whatever, but I decided I'm gonna start throwing this in one of my packs, so I just took a little orange duct tape, put a couple strips on here. It's easy enough to take off if I don't want it on there no more, but if I set this knife down or this sheath down, I can see it in the grass or the brush or whatever, or by the fire pit. Or if you can find something like this was given to me by a friend of mine. It's an actual survival bandana that was given out, I believe, to hunter safety kids here in Michigan a while back, and it's got survival information right on it. So I mean, how cool is that? You got yourself an orange piece of cloth for signaling, but it's also got some basic information on it, so that's kind of neat too. Another thing I always thought was kind of cool is a lot of people carry Gorilla Tape. You know, it's kind of the thing now. Everybody kind of carries Gorilla Tape in their survival packs and stuff, but the inside of it is orange, so it's kind of nice too. If it gets set down, you still got some high vis stuff on there, you know. And then if you really want to get into it, you know, you can just get knife handles to go on your knives to do the same thing, or just all orange knives to begin with. So anyway, oh, and then too, you know, like orange paracords, kind of nice to have for putting guy lines and stuff up, so you can see them, so people aren't tripping over your guy lines for your tent or brain fly or whatever. So anyway, just wanted to mention that to you guys. Sometimes it's nice to have high visibility stuff so you don't lose your really important gear when you're out and about. Gave you some examples here, maybe give you some ideas if you got some real dark colored stuff at home that you plan on using for camping or outdoor outings. You can throw a little orange tape on, or a little orange lanyard to give you some high vis so you don't lose that stuff. But anyway, this is Modern Refugee. Appreciate all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys get a little information, a little entertainment out of this video here, and you guys take care.